Hello, it's August 15th, 2019, and the African Union brings together young professionals from all parts of Africa to discuss a very, very important theme. And that theme is the Africa we want. The program commenced with the usual courtesies and hospitality by the African Union, with filling of our bellies with great African cuisine, after which we entered the hall and heard some very inspirational words by the PADYA leadership. And as usual, the ambassador, Ari Kanako, took the stage with the breaking of ice in a usual manner as she spoke these very sentimental words about Africa and the youth of Africa, the way forward, but above all, what is the Africa that we want? You'll be hearing from us, and this is how it happened. Thank you. I am Sia Matilda Banga. The Second General Assembly of PADYA, Pan-African Diaspora Youth Association, was held today, August 15, 2019, at the African House in Washington, D.C. According to one of the leaders, he described the meeting as the largest turnout so far because the room was filled with members of the public from different trade and vocations. Amongst others were representatives of various universities: the Howard University, Johns Hopkins, George Washington, Townsend University, American University, the University of Maryland, members of the Mandela Fellowship, the State Bureau of African Affairs, and much, much more. Listening to the PADYA coordinator, she said and emphasized the need for us to reclaim the power that is within us as we describe ourselves as explorers rather than people from the diaspora. As we listen to Ambassador Arikana, who is the ambassador for the African Union and representative here in Washington, D.C., she emphasized and highlighted most of what was going on in the African Union, and among those were a Free Trade Act, the breaking of the invisible borders that have kept and divided us as Africans, also regulating tariffs, the Afro Bond, and the project which is the link that should bring all of us together. These and many more were highlights of the meeting. Once again, there were members of the public, and what stood out in the meeting is that we as Africans must recognize that we are Africans first. We are sisters and brothers, and what brings us together today is the theme, which is the Africa we want. You have been listening to Afrique Today as we send out this breaking news from the African House, Second General Assembly of PADYA. I am your host, Sia Matilda Banga.